Mr. Real Talk, your go-to YouTube channel for brotherhood, sisterhood, and an attempt at righteousness. Tav X Hebrews, purity and becoming one. How do we become pure? You got to turn to Yahweh and Him only, no other deity. No Batman and Robin, no Justice League, none of that crap. Okay? Are the planes that are flying on American turf, are they being taken out of the sky by UFOs and orbs? What is going on? All of a sudden, planes are being downed. Planes are crashing with all kind of crazy, suspicious circumstances. It's insane. Insane. All right, hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second. We gonna read this. I wasn't gonna read this. I wasn't gonna read this at first. I was just gonna talk to you guys because I want to know what you guys think about this. I was just gonna talk with you guys, and we were gonna go off the cuff because I had already been wondering: is this, is this possible? Is this what's going on? And I don't hear anybody out there saying this. Did you hear that? Sound confirmation. Now look, I know I can't be the only one out there thinking about this, right? I know I can't be the only one out there wondering to himself or herself, if you're a woman out there, are the orbs and the so-called UFOs, are they responsible for all these planes being downed? Now, just like 2 days ago, another plane goes down in Alaska this time. Now, hold up. Hold a cotton picking minute. First, it was Washington, D.C. That helicopter allegedly was blocking the way to the plane trying to land in D.C. in the sky. And that helicopter was directly in the path of that plane. Remember, it was just not too long ago in D.C. that happened. People are saying there is no way that helicopter should have been there. There's no way that the helicopter shouldn't have seen the plane, but also vice versa. How did the plane not see that helicopter? Whatever you have it. Then just a couple of days after that, a plane crashed down in Philadelphia. When I saw that, I was like, yo, what in the world? This is like back-to-back plane crashes for whatever the reason, which seems very suspicious now. Because when that plane crashed in Philly, I was like, yo, what in the heck? It was debris and stuff all over the street. That plane was not near an airport at all. It just mysteriously started nosediving and crashing to the ground. Still haven't gotten any real clear answers on what happened in Philadelphia with that plane crash. All we know is nobody knows the reason. The plane just started nosediving. Sounds suspicious to me. That those Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia were back-to-back plane crashes, both with mysterious reasons. I don't care what nobody say. And it was very close together. And I said to myself, that's very strange to have back-to-back planes going down like that. And everybody lost their life both times. I'm like, yo, what in the world? I said, if we have one more plane incident anytime soon, then that means that none of these plane incidences are accidents. In fact, these are deliberate occurrences when these planes are being taken down. Now you're going to have to ask yourself who's taking it down. Right when I said to myself, if we have any more incidents with planes, these plane things are not accidents. It's deliberate Somebody's going at the planes, period. And then like a day or two after the Philly incident, the Philly plane crash, then somewhere in Houston, I know y'all heard about it. They didn't talk about it as much as they should have, though. But a plane caught on fire in Houston. Although the plane was on the ground, when I saw that, I said, nah, ain't no way. It's too much activity going on with these planes. Two plane crashes in a very short amount of time, and then right on the heels of the Philadelphia plane crash, plane catches on fire in Houston. I don't know if you guys know about that because they didn't talk about it like they should have. They glossed right over it. And then just 2 days ago, today is Saturday as I'm recording and uploading this video. On Thursday, another plane crash. You guys, that's 4 plane incidents in a very small amount of time. You gonna tell me that the planes are not being taken out purposely? Now you're gonna have to ask yourself, who is it that's targeting these planes? Huh? And don't tell me that they're not being targeted. Watch this. We're gonna read this joint that happened on Thursday in Alaska. You guys, you know that there's no such thing as a coincidence, right? So talk to me. Listen. Investigators probe fatal Alaska plane crash as crews push to recover wreckage before inclement weather. Wow. And let me see. We're not going to read this whole article. Let's see. It says, learning how the accident unfolded. Just check this out. Investigators are working to determine the cause of the crash and how the aircraft suddenly dropped in elevation and speed. Analyzing air traffic control data will be the key to the National Transportation Safety Board probe, officials said. We are very much in the preliminary stages of the investigation. Clint Johnson, chief of NTSB's Alaska regional office, told reporters Friday, saying that one of the agency's investigations is on scene with the Coast Guard. Now, since the wreckage has been found with 10 fatalities, it's time for us to roll up our sleeves and go to work. The Cessna aircraft operating by Bering Air was about 12 miles offshore when its position was lost. According to the Coast Guard, the aircraft experienced some kind of event. Which caused them to experience a rapid loss in elevation and a rapid loss in speed around 3:18 p.m. Thursday, Coast Guard said. Commander Benjamin McKinstry Cable said. The search for the aircraft had been complicated by multiple factors, including inclement weather, as well as the missing plane had not communicated its position through an emergency transmitters, officials said. Visibility was better for searches Friday morning. The sky was clear at Nome Airport around 10 a.m. with temperatures of around 5 degrees. The National Guard and Coast Guard added helicopter search teams to the effort Friday morning, while another Coast Guard C-130 landed in Nome to assist with the search, the fire department said. You see this, y'all? This is the 4th plane incident in it hasn't been 30 days. And we've had all these things, planes going down, planes catching on fire, people losing their life, all around these planes. Suddenly, now I'm asking you, what do you think happened that suddenly caused this plane to suddenly lose altitude and suddenly lose speed? It says they experienced some kind of event. If you actually think they're going to be honest with us about what kind of event they experienced, I got a spaceship I'd like to sell you for $50 million. Just email me. Okay, better yet, don't even email me. Just cash out me the 50 million, and I'll get you this. I'll get you what you want later on. Just trust me, I got you. Okay, if you believe that insanity, are the UFOs or orbs? Call them whatever you want. Some people calling them chariots. Call them whatever you want. Are the orbs the ones responsible for taking out these planes? I've been seeing orbs like crazy. I told you guys about it. I've seen them like 3 times. The last time I saw them like 3 times in one evening. Are those orbs taking out these planes at the behest of the Most High God? Because we know the Most High God is the one who decides who gets taken out and who gets to live. All these planes crashing, these are terrible things that's happening. But doesn't the scriptures say the Most High is terrible in his doings toward the children of men? We're seeing terrible things take place. And I know that Yahweh is directly responsible. He has a myriad of ways that he takes his enemies down. He can use angels. He sent angels in the Old Testament. Remember that story? I can't remember exactly who it was we was at it with. We was into it with. Might have been the Assyrians maybe or somebody. And that one angel that night slew like what was like 120,000, 140,000 men or something. That angel took out in one night more than 100,000 people. I'm just saying, the Most High don't change. You think he don't send them spirits? Something clearly is going on, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see. These planes are they're under attack. Intentionally. Now you gotta ask yourself, who is the one doing the attack? Is it the orbs? Are the UFOs and the orbs striking? You tell me. I don't know. I do know one thing. This is not by accident. Because there's too many planes being hurled to the ground within the last 30 days. It's not an accident. Wake up. But I want to know what you think. Are the orbs taking out these planes? Are the UFOs striking them? Now, this thing that happened in Alaska on Thursday, it said that that plane was 12 miles away from landing, and then they lost contact. They lost visibility. Do you guys know that Alaska is known for UFO and alien and orb activity? Did you know that? Now it seems like the whole world is known for it. But Alaska has a history of so-called aliens, UFOs, orbs. Call them what you want. Is this what this is? Are the UFOs that call them aliens, orbs, chariots, call them whatever you want, are they lashing out and striking out? Are we witnessing the war taking place right now? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. But most of all, I want you to go in the comment section. I want to know what y'all think about all these planes being downed. Let me know.